So it looks like the war between Iran and the US is not stopping soon, because Iran said that they're not going to negotiate. Ali al-Larijani, Iran's secretary of the Supreme National Security Council, said that we are not going to negotiate with the United States. He also started attacking the US, saying Washington plunged the region into chaos and that Iran is defending itself and that Iran did not start the aggression, but the US and Israel did. And one of the reasons he was upset is that they got bombed after months of negotiations. And if you don't know what negotiations I'm talking about, well, they've been negotiating for a while. Because Iran and the US have been negotiating for a while in Oman and Geneva, and apparently they've been negotiating about the missile program, the nuclear program, but they weren't really in the same room talking to each other. Like, each one of them, like the US was in a room, Iran was in a room, and someone from Oman was relaying the message to each other. Like, I don't know why they weren't talking to each other, but anyway, they were negotiating, okay? But in the middle of the negotiations, the US was getting ready for war, even though people from Oman were saying that negotiations were going okay, like something was happening.
I think that there is agreement now that this will be downblended to the lowest level possible, to neutral level.
But no, now no negotiations are gonna happen anymore, because they actually started threatening each other. Like, yeah, Iran and the US were threatening each other online. Like, Iran said that they're gonna hit harder than they ever hit before in their history. And then because of that, Trump responded and he said that if Iran retaliates, the United States will strike back with a force that has never been seen before. Seriously? First of all, why are you threatening each other online? Like, why are you just telling each other, oh, we're gonna do that? What kind of war is this? Oh yeah, there have been a lot of threats, and unfortunately, it's not just threats, because there have been a lot of bombs falling on a lot of countries. But also, another thing that actually surprised me about this war is who wanted it to start, because we all know that the US started this war because Israel wanted it, right? Like, the US doesn't really gain much from having this war with Iran. But what surprised me is that there was another country that wanted this war. Because there are reports from the Washington Post and some other sources too saying that Saudi Arabia actually wanted this war too. Apparently Saudi Arabia's crown prince Mohammed bin Salman has been warning Trump about Iran, and he's been telling him that Iran is getting stronger and if you wait, it will just get worse later. Because yeah, there has been tensions between Iran and Saudi Arabia for years, ever since Iran's revolution. And they even had no diplomatic relations between like 2016 till 2023, so they were not talking to each other, okay? But then in 2023, China was like, okay, you guys need to be friends again. And they were. They were like, okay, we're gonna have diplomatic relations again, we're gonna be good. But while that was happening, Mohammed bin Salman was talking to Trump, telling him, yeah, you have to be cautious of Iran. So that was surprising, but at least the US got what it wanted, and they got Iran's supreme leader. But thing is, there was a country that was really upset about Iran's supreme leader's death. Because in Pakistan, in front of the US consulate, apparently thousands of people were protesting. But this wasn't a peaceful protest, because apparently the protesters were trying to throw stones, use sticks and metal rods, smash surveillance cameras, and break glass windows. And there are a lot of videos online of them breaking the doors, smashing some windows. Yeah, and unfortunately, 20 people have died around Pakistan because of those protests. So yeah, they were really upset about Iran's supreme leader's death. But the thing is, Iran technically got a new leader now, or at least a temporary leader, because this guy, Ali Reza Arafi, is apparently sharing the role of leading Iran right now. And a lot of news sources are calling him the interim supreme leader, but no, he's not the supreme leader. He's just in the position of leading Iran, but still, the position of the supreme leader is still vacant, right? But I don't know, that guy is now going to be leading the country. We will see. But still, Iran still has its president, still has its whole regime going on. So yeah, we will see if that guy is gonna help or if something's gonna happen to him. We don't know. The thing is, Iran now is in a lot of problems with a lot of different countries, not just the US, because the UAE is one of them now. As you know, Iran hit a lot of Gulf countries that had a US base in there, and one of those countries was the UAE. But the UAE intercepted the missiles. But the thing is, when they intercept the missiles, there's a lot of debris that falls. And unfortunately, in the UAE, 3 people were killed, and apparently the victims were from Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh. And there are a lot of videos online of Dubai's airport getting attacked and a lot of different areas in Dubai getting attacked, and also Abu Dhabi. So the UAE was really mad. They were so mad that, first of all, they cut off their relationship with Iran because they closed their embassy in Tehran, right? And second of all, they withdrew its ambassador and staff, so yeah, they're all gone. So yeah, now the UAE is kind of involved in this war. But not just the UAE, because the UK is now involved too, because apparently today, Iran attacked a British territory in Cyprus. And before that attack, the UK was like, okay, I'm not gonna let the US attack Iran from any of our bases. We are out of this war, we're not involved. But after this attack, the UK actually agreed to let the US use its base. So yeah, now the UK is involved in this war.
The United States has requested permission to use British bases for that specific and limited defensive purpose. We have taken the decision to accept this request.
So is it getting bigger? Yes, unfortunately, yes. Is it World War III? As of right now, not yet. Right? How many continents do we have right now? We have North America, we have Europe, because the UK is now involved, and obviously Asia. So yeah, we will see how many more continents are gonna get involved in this. But wait a second. If it's more than one continent, does it count as as a world war? Like, I don't know if it started, but as of right now, it looks like there are a lot of countries versus Iran, so it doesn't look like a world war yet. But we will see what's gonna happen.